All right, guys, how's it going? It is July 8th, and I'm here at the Calgary Stampede. My name is Luis-Alberto. This is for an audition for a commercial here in the city, and they asked me to do this, and they also asked me to introduce myself, and they want to know my age. My age is whatever you want it to be, and my experience in stand-up comedy is I've been doing it on and off, mostly off to be perfectly honest with you, since 2020 during COVID. I did my first gig. Actually, no, that wasn't my first gig in St. John's, Newfoundland, but I've done it on and off just as a hobby for years, and now I'm going to take it very seriously. I want to become a professional comic, so let's get started. So today, I'm going to tell you guys something, ladies and gentlemen, that you guys probably don't know. But black people are physically a superior creature. Let me explain. We were 16 years old, me and a couple of my black buddies, my best buddies growing up in Winnipeg. It was May long, 1999 was the year. Me and my two best black buddies, Tyler Smith and Aaron Canai, went to Grand Beach. Back in the day, that's what you did on May long. Even though it was dry, no alcohol, we would sneak our alcohol in and we'd go camping. And I remember we went camping and us three rode out together and everyone was gonna come till nighttime. So we set up the tent, we started drinking beers and then we were fucking bored. So it was just a bunch of dudes, getting drunk in the woods. So my buddy goes, and we're 16 years old, remember. My buddy, he's like, why don't we just show each other our cocks? And I was like, I've never seen another man's cock before. I grew up playing hockey, but you never look down, you always look at that man in the eyes, you know what I mean? I've never seen another man's, my age, penises, right? So I was like, okay, I was curious. I didn't know what the fuck I had. I didn't know if it was fucking, big, small, in between, whatever, right? So I was kind of curious too, right? So the first one to go was my buddy Aaron Canai. Let me tell you guys something. Those are stereotypes. This one is actually true. Because he pulled out his cock. And honestly, it was like, I was like, I was just impressed that his girlfriend could take that. Like, holy shit. And then the anxiety started kicking in. I started getting fucking nervous. And I was like, oh Lord, hope they don't ask me to go. And then it was Tyler's turn. Another black guy. Again, same thing. Oh God, 3 dudes in the bush, and it's my turn to show my cock. And I was like, okay. Try to get this at least a little bit hard. And I'm like, okay, go Lou. And then it was my turn. Then I showed him. And then my buddy Canai's like, I'll never forget my buddy Canai. He looked so disappointed. Our favorite hockey team had just lost. He was like, oh, Lou, come on, man. We're just trying to have fun. We're just playing around here. And then later that whole summer, that's when I started developing problems with anxiety. But then at the end of summer, I went and played hockey with my white friends. I remember being in the shower with my good buddy growing up, Diggy Smooth. And then I looked at his penis in the shower. I was like, oh my Lord. Look at that little guy. I was like, Diggy, I know your driver's license says 16 years old, but I want to see some proof, man, because that is a 12-year-old penis.